Nigerian banks undergo massive restructuring, changes in name, organizational structure, and more. Nigerian banks are undergoing significant changes in name, organizational structure, and other operational areas to better position themselves for higher returns on investments. Better product offerings and increased competition in recent times. First Bank, Sterling Bank, and Zenith Bank have all announced changes in their name and operations. Zenith Bank restructures to operate as a financial holding company. Zenith Bank recently received approval in principle from the Central Bank of Nigeria to restructure and operate as a financial holding company. The bank plans to change its organizational structure to have a banking subsidiary and other subsidiaries in the financial services sector. Sterling Bank transitions from a financial institution to a holding company. Sterling Bank has completed an essential step in its ongoing effort to shift from a financial institution to a holding company. The bank plans to delist, transfer, and release all shares to the Sterling Financial Holding Company on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. Upon completion of this transition, Sterling Holdings Company will begin operations with two banking subsidiaries, one operating as a conventional commercial bank and the other as the Alternative Bank Limited, which will operate as a non-interest bank. First Bank changes name of its African subsidiaries. First Bank, Nigeria's oldest bank, recently announced a corporate name change for its African subsidiaries. The name change aligns with the subsidiaries of the parent brand and enjoys the strong heritage and brand equity built by First Bank Nigeria in its 129 years of existence and industry leadership. The name change affects its operations in several African countries where it has a presence. Impact on the bank's operations and customers' perceptions. While the bank's change of names does not affect their core operations and responsibilities, it will impact public perceptions and customers' acceptance. The bank's decision to rebrand and reposition is in line with the ongoing trend in the Nigerian banking industry. Other banks have significantly rebranded and repositioned to strengthen their leadership positions in the industry. My viewers at home, was your reaction to this as CBN approved change of name for Nigerian banks? And the full list is what we just read at, and as we give more reports, we will continue on the full list. Okay, what's your reaction to this? Please drop your reaction in the comment section. Your voice will be clear, and ensure you subscribe to our channel. Spread this report, and let's see the reactions that we have here. Stay tuned as we look into the reaction sections, please. Okay, saying that the banks had to change their name in order to meet up with current challenges, and also to meet up with what is trending globally. All right, Sam Smith says, Nigeria, my country, change of name without change of character. Nigeria, my country, change of name without change of character. That is it. There have been a lot of complaints recently because this financial policy that the CBN governor, which is the cashless policy that the CBN governor brought in, make a lot of things to be known to the public that really these people, they are not trying and they are not doing enough. Just recently, when this cashless policy took place, there were a lot of things that they made a parable in some ethnic groups, and they say when uh, uh, there's breeze air blowing, then you see that the yansh of a fowl or of a hen will definitely open. So because of this cashless policy, we see that the defaults, the challenges of these banks were open to the public to see during the cashless policy, which is before the election, and even after the election, all these loopholes of the banks were seen, and it was visible to the public that the banks do not have what it takes. The Nigerian banks do not have what it takes to operate a cashless policy that was brought forward by the current CBN governor Godwin Emefiele, and a lot of Nigerians did pass through a lot of stress. What some persons will tell you that it was a death sentence that was passed by the President Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government to Nigerians, because that was where we witnessed where people pay 400 naira to withdraw 1,000 naira from the POS. That is even when the POS operator have that money to give to you. That is where you will you will have that 1,000 naira. Then, if you are giving 1,000 naira and you are paid for 400 naira as charges, then what is now your take home? It was so sad in those periods, and a lot of Nigerians were not happy with such policy, and people were now asking, what kind of policy is this? And the APC will tell you that it was the handwork of the opposition, so that the Nigerians, will see the APC as a party, that does not wish well, well for Nigerians, and that is not well meaning to Nigerians. All right, Sam Smith says Nigeria. Okay, we've taken this before. Emmanuel here says, please, first bank should be last bank. Say, please, first bank should be last bank. Another here from WY says, Amafulele, you not get sense at all. Okay, I think it's referring to Emefiele. Then Olu Yinka says, now only Nigerian banks go they change names, go they merge. Woes, nothing should happen to my 5k in my account too. Very funny. Then Mamle Kletu says, Oga, your tenure is due. Leave and give room to new minister. Is that our problem? Ismaila Sunday Paiko says, you people are playing with poor people life in the country. God will judge you soon. Then Dafinone says, you can change thanks God Almighty for online banking. Even during this time of cashless policy, you see that there was no network. Please, this all can take for now. Thanks, and God bless. Ensure you subscribe to our channel. Bye for now. Please, thanks so much for listening. Okay, time is never a friend. Bye for now, please.